I'm In with the ARCC is brought to you by StoredTech, your technology, our passion. And now, here's your host for I'm In with the ARCC, Amanda Blanton.
Welcome to I'm In with the ARCC. Thanks for joining us today. I am your host, Amanda Blanton, Vice President, Marketing and Communications for the Adirondack Regional Chamber of Commerce. And today I am being joined by John Snyder. He's the new Executive Director of the Park Theater Foundation. John, welcome to the show.
Oh, thank you so much. It's wonderful to be here.
You've got a great radio voice.
I try. I learned from the best, honestly.
I just wanted to throw that out there immediately.
Not my first rodeo.
Got it. I love that. I love that for you. I love that for me, too. It makes my job a lot easier. So, as I mentioned in your intro, you are the new Executive Director. We were chatting a bit before the show. You've been there since March, which, you know, for some of us seemed like yesterday.
Yep. But for me, it feels like a decade ago.
Right. So I want to hear a little bit about how you found your way here to the Park Theater Foundation. Tell us a little bit about your background. Who is John Snyder?
Well, I hail from the very northern point in Michigan, in the Upper Peninsula. Way up north, like I tell everybody. I sensed
a little Midwest accent. Okay.
Yep, it gets thicker as the show goes on. Sure. Don't worry. The O's will get longer. The vowels will get more pronounced. Yeah, I shoveled myself out one day and I said, I got to get out of this for a while.
Okay, fair. Lots of snow over there, so yeah.
Lots of snow, absolutely. I tell everyone here I was trying to get away from winter and I moved here. And I get a lot of funny stares and laughs.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I mentioned that there was 360 inches of snow where I'm from this year.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And then you were laughing at us because our winter looks silly compared to that, but yeah.
Yeah, it's adorable.
Yeah. So what were you doing over in Michigan?
I was doing a lot of the same work I'm doing at the park now. I was working for a nonprofit theater.
Okay.
In Calumet, Michigan. The Calumet Theater was built in 1900. It's a historic landmark up there. It's a beautiful place. It originally sat 1,200 people.
Okay.
Now that's down to about 600. But that was when there were thousands of people in town, tens of thousands of people in that same town.
Yeah.
Now there's about 700 residents.
Oh, wow.
It's different. It's an old mining town. I grew up there. Love the place. I was on stage there when I was 5 years old singing in a Christmas production of some sort. I'll never forget that. And then I wound up working there for a long time.
Wow.
Pre-COVID for a little while. And then that kind of shut things down and I went back there. So 2 separate times I worked kind of all the jobs there.
Yeah.
Got a feel for everything.
Okay.
It was a lot of fun. I got all the ins and outs of that kind of work in nonprofit world.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of fun, grant writing, all that kind of stuff. So kind of had to do all of it there when I started. I was the operations manager for a while, so I had to know how the box office worked all the way to the production by the end of the night, who's cleaning up the stage. So
right. Yes.
A little bit of everything.
It is really incredible to me how much goes into running a physical theater, right? And I don't think the general public really understands it. There's a lot.
There really is. And the less the general public knows about it, we're doing our jobs.
Yeah, exactly. Because we don't need to know what happens behind the curtain, right?
That's right. Just the fun stuff. As long as that's all you know about what we're doing at the theater, that's good.
Absolutely. Now I got to know: were you a theater kid? You mentioned, being 5 years old up on the stage, but did you dabble?
You got me. That usually doesn't come up in the biography, but
okay.
I definitely was in the theater club there in high school. I think I did my first production was MASH.
Oh.
That was really fun. I was a background character, but I still got a lot of laughs because I was ad-libbing a lot of lines, I guess.
Got it.
I was often reminded that it's a play. You can't make it all up yourself, but if it gets laughs, I got to do something.
Sure.
Everybody else was too stiff.
That's great.
So I did have a lot of fun with that. I acted in a few plays in high school. I was never trying to be an actor. They just never could find a male lead for anything.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
And there you were.
They got me every time. And then I actually started my first band when I was about 16 to play at the Calumet Theater in a production of Saturday Night Live.
Oh my goodness. How cool.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. We celebrated 20 years together right before I left.
Wow.
So, great story. Love those guys. I miss them a whole lot. I wish them the best right now. We'd be playing a lot of festivals right now. I learned a lot over the years with those guys. And yeah, it's always something that we put the band together to play at that theater. And then I wound up working there for a long time. It's just a great place to grow up.
Sure. That's a really cool story, too.
Yeah.
And so you said first band, which leads me to believe you've been in other bands.
A lot of bands.
That's really cool. I think that's kind of the how it happens, right? It's never just one band.
That's what it is. I discovered that here right away. I think the first show we had that I was a part of, I think I worked, it was one of the regional bands here, and I talked to a lot of the musicians and found out they're in different groups, and then I saw the same guys in different bands already. I'm seeing the same faces pop up with different instruments, and it is incredible how much local talent is in this area.
So much talent. Yes, absolutely. So what instrument did you play, or were you a singer? What'd you do?
Well, singing wise, I have done it for 20 years. Still not a singer.
Okay, that's fair.
That's I won't lie about that. But I am primarily a guitar player. I've played bass in a couple bands too. Almost every style of music.
Nice.
So I like everything. I just love to play music. I love to watch music. Now I'm on the end of the music spectrum where I'm enabling other people to do it.
Yeah.
And that is a great place to be right now.
That is. It totally is. And the Park Theater does such a great job of bringing a variety of entertainment options to Glens Falls. So we're so appreciative of that. And you're learning that as you go, right?
Absolutely. It's great. And the more I look into the past and look into the future, Chris over there, shout out to Chris, of course. He's been doing a great job curating the best entertainment for years now.
He's so passionate too. Yeah.
He really is.
Yeah.
He's another musician and he cares about it, and he only puts on great shows.
I love that.
And always has. And it's great to see that kind of quality in an area like this.
Absolutely. Yeah. So when you moved here for the job, right? Was this your first exposure to the Glens Falls area, to upstate New York?
Absolutely.
All right.
The East Coast was never on my bingo card.
Okay, fair.
Being from the tundra there up north, I always figured more southernly would work out. I did live in Florida for a couple of years. Really loved that. It's really hot all the time.
Yeah.
I was playing a lot of shows there outside, tiki bar style stuff, and that was a lot of fun.
Melting, right?
Melting
Yeah.
every day. It was like it is right now with this heat wave. It was just like that all the time. I didn't really mind it. This job kind of found me, and I was looking to get out of the area. It was kind of anywhere at that point.
Yeah.
We just got to get out of these winters for a little while, and thought, if nothing else, even if it was temporary at the time we were thinking. But then this job popped up, and I read it, and I thought, wow, that is, I understand all that stuff.
Yes.
It's right up my alley, and it sounds nice. So I came out here in the fall. I checked out the area. Right away, the mountains got me. Never lived by mountains at all. That was really impressive. The scenery is a lot like northern Michigan can be, a lot of trees.
Sure, which are great, but, sometimes a little variety will spice things up. And
absolutely.
We've got the mountains.
We've got the mountains. We've got a Target store within a few miles.
There you go.
We don't have to get the dog sleds out to get there. It's a lot of fun to have the things that people want. Creature comforts.
Yeah, absolutely. It's very important. Well, we're happy to have you, John. So welcome.
Well, thank you.
I know it's been a few months, but, you're acclimating. You get to experience summer in the Adirondacks, which is another magical time of year. So we're happy to have you.
Well, I'm happy to be here.
Yeah. And your passion for the arts, and again, all your skills, basically growing up in a theater, right?
Yeah.
Are really going to do us well here in Glens Falls. We've got such a rich arts district. I'm sure you've been being introduced to it slowly and surely.
Absolutely.
It's a really special area. So
it is.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful crossroads, it seems like, between all kinds of different folks. And
absolutely.
And an area with the North Country right there. We have everybody that comes in there. On my way over to the studio today, half of the people had Vermont license plates.
I know. It's so cool, right?
That's always something.
It's not far from us. So
it's not. Yeah. It's always impressive to me how many people are coming over here from all the way out there.
Yeah.
That's a little bit of a hike. That's something more I'm used to, is having to drive 45 minutes to civilization.
Right.
So, yeah, it's nice to be at the center of that right now.
Absolutely. Very cool. So kind of going back to music, the park has done an amazing job of offering this free summer concert series, of which I have been a visitor to many times. It's conveniently on Friday evenings, which is great. It's a nice way to unwind. and it's at Crandall Park, which I know is probably new to you, but to those of us who have lived here for a long time or grew up here, it's like a special little place for us. So we're excited for that.
Absolutely. I love that park. I was here in November and I went there because when you look up Glens Falls, it's one of the first things that pops up.
Right.
And I had already looked up the summer concert series and thought, wow, I got to go give this place a shot. And it was a pretty cold and rainy day, but it was still a wonderful park. Everything was green here still. So I walked around the ponds and checked it out. Wow, there's a splash pad. We got to come out here.
I know. It's so cool. And all the opportunities for, activities. That's another big thing in this area is everyone loves their outdoor activities. So I feel like that park offers it all. But to have that, what do they call it? Like a band shell or a bandstand?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's just so cool, I think, to have in the middle of a park, right? With the opportunity to have AV and have live performances.
It really is. Yeah, it's a wonderful thing to have. It's nice that we get to utilize it because I don't know who would be otherwise. What I do hear a lot is The Who played here.
Right. Just a few years ago, right?
Yeah, just a few years ago. I'm sure they were happy to play in Glens Falls at the time. I don't think we'll be bringing The Who back anytime soon.
Right.
I'm sure that was great. I'm glad people remember it.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. But you guys have got a great lineup, and you have over the years, too. I think what I'll mention real quick is not only is it free, which is great, right? A lot of people are pinching pennies these days. We don't even use pennies anymore. What am I talking about? That's just, but we're watching where we spend our money, and this is an excellent family-friendly opportunity, right? Bring the kids, bring grandma, bring your friends, bring some chairs, hang out, and listen to some good music.
That's it. You really can't beat that on a summer night.
I know. It's wonderful. So let's talk a little bit about the schedule. I know just recently that the first one has come and gone, so we missed it, but that's okay. But what do we got coming up next?
Oh, coming up next on the 17th, we have Alex Torres and his Latin Orchestra, which has musicians that have played at the theater before. One of the last jazz series nights that we had, I was talking to I believe it was the keyboard player, and he said, I'll be in that band too, but I think I'm playing... I think it was trumpet or trombone he was going to play. And I said, wow, you guys, very talented. And
I know.
I just can't wait to hear that band. I've been listening to them a lot. We have a Spotify playlist if anyone is interested with all of our summer series groups. You can find that on the website. It's wonderful. It's a really fun mix of bands. That band it's a horn band, like I said. They've got a horn section, and just rhythmically, it's a fun band, and I'm looking forward to seeing people dance in the park to this music.
Me too. Especially like when the kids get up, or some of the older folks will get up and start dancing. I'm like, yay, it's so fun.
Yes, we got to bring the life to the park, and people got to get up and move. It's good for you.
Absolutely. And then what's coming up for the next Friday?
After that, on the 24th, we have the E-Block. Another wonderful band, very funky, very soulful.
Okay.
I listened to them the other day for quite a while. They sucked me in.
I love that.
Very easy listening.
Yeah.
What I was hearing, very jazzy, soulful stuff. I'm really looking forward to that. And then the following week, on the 31st, we have Trey Wellington, who I actually saw when I was here in November.
Oh.
He was at the park. It's bluegrass with some twists. Very fun. Just a great group. That fella can really pick a banjo.
Yeah, I love that.
Very impressive.
And again, these are acts that we may not normally see, right? When's the last time I've seen somebody play a banjo? I can't tell you, right?
Right.
But that's really cool. I love that. All right, any other shows after that?
Yeah, the last one for the summer concert series on August 7th, Misty Blues.
Ooh.
Looking forward to that.
Okay.
Yeah, I looked them up recently, and they've been touring forever. It seems like they have decades of experience playing all over the world.
Very cool.
Bringing blues music to Europe. That's always a fun one to see.
Wow.
Yeah, those groups are great. Blues as an American export always interests me. I used to play a lot of blues music, and I see that these bands that go over there, they do very well.
Yeah, that's really interesting. I would never think of that, but then again, the world is crazy.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome. So thank you for mentioning more about this free summer concert series. All of that information can be found on the Park Theater website and social media, because I know you guys are really good about getting it out there. So shout out to Anita on that. So we've also got your OK Comedy. And you and I had a very kind of funny conversation before the show, why does nobody know that downtown Glens Falls has live stand-up comedy shows, right? And the Park Theater has been offering it for years.
Absolutely. It's been a monthly series where we've brought in nationally touring comics. I've seen a few since I've been here that have been on Comedy Central, and they have specials out on Netflix and stuff. These guys are fantastic.
We've got to let the people know. That's what we're doing. Yeah. So I love this because, first of all, the logo's great. It's like, okay, comedy. And I take it multiple ways, right? Like maybe the comedy's okay, or maybe we're really excited, okay, right? So, but it's a really cool offering, I think, to have stand-up comedians come. It's downtown. It's very accessible. Tickets are very reasonable.
They are.
Yeah. What else can you share with us about it?
And on that, accessibility is something we strive to achieve, especially with the summer concert series. That's free. It's in the park. Everyone can come out. It's family friendly. So something new with the comedy that we just started is we're going to have a pay-as-you're-able structure moving forward. So starting next week, we're going to have this tiered structure of payment. So you can go on the website and check that out. You can see you can have a few different payment options.
Yeah.
On the day of, it's still full price ticket. But if you get them ahead of time, we have a tiered structure. So, everybody out there is trying their darndest right now. And we understand that better than anybody. We really want to get out there and see people in seats, having fun, laughing, bringing community together, and laugh in the basement with us while you can do that, because it's a fun time. It's in Doc's Restaurant, which a lot of people here in Glens Falls remember. We've activated that space and we've turned it into a weekly comedy club right now.
That's so cool.
It's a lot of fun. So even if you're familiar with the main auditorium where we do most of the shows, this is a little bit different. It's very intimate.
Yeah.
The comics, they have a great time. You can sit right in front of them and banter all you want. They seem to love it. So
that's great.
It's a different vibe than up in the main room.
Yeah.
Those are very fun. We bring in some bigger names for those. The folks downstairs in the basement right now, they're regional. We've had a couple lately from New York City. They've driven all the way up for it.
Very cool.
These guys are great. Some of them are trying out new material, which is a lot of fun to hear.
Oh, yeah.
When people are they're working on their pacing and they're working on their new lines, it's fun to be there for that part.
Yeah, absolutely.
You could absolutely see one of these guys on a Netflix special.
Right, one day. You never know.
Yeah.
So it sounds like a really unique experience, again, in the basement of the Park Theater. For those of us who've been around a bit, we remember it as Doc's Restaurant, and then I think it was transitioned to a catering kind of thing, and now we're doing comedy.
I
love it. I love it. Cool. And we can also find all of that information on the website, which is a great place to go to get your tickets as well. Now, I understand, and kudos to you guys for already programming for the fall, because I know what people are thinking. I don't want to think about what's going on in the fall, right? But you have to. Calendars are filling up, right?
Absolutely. People plan out their events, months at a time now, it seems like. So we want to be first in line.
Yeah, I love that. So what can we expect to see at the Park Theater in the fall?
Well, since we've just announced it, you'll see a few familiar faces on there. Some bands that did really well in the past. They're going to be coming back.
Nice.
A lot of fun stuff. We've got everything from rock and roll to more comedy, all the same series. Some of them are going to be slightly modified, but a lot of the same stuff's coming back.
Okay.
We plan on doing the jazz series that's been going on.
That's great.
That's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
That's another American institution that you want to see continue. Jazz is such a great thing. And
absolutely.
That's got a rotating cast of characters that go through, so it's different every time. That's a lot of fun. And then some more community-oriented things. We've got kind of not a talent show, but kind of a competition we're putting together right now that's going to be a lot of fun, where we want to engage the community to come in and show us what you've got. That's going to be announced a little later, but we're working on the details for that. It's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of community-oriented events.
That's great.
That's
future. So cool to hear. And one thing I want to mention about the Park Theater and really the Arts District as a whole in downtown Glens Falls is you all collectively are offering programs and events that we would typically only see in larger cities, but it's here, right? And it's, like you mentioned, very accessible. And I think that's really something to be proud of and excited about because, especially not being from the area, when I moved here, I was like, cool, all this stuff is actually happening. I don't have to drive an hour away to go see these things. This is awesome, right?
That's exactly it. We want it all right here, and it is right here. We're offering it. You don't have to drive 20 minutes or an hour or 2 hours or like where I'm from, 4 hours.
Right.
It's right here in town. It's walking distance. We've got the parking garage. That's something we hear a lot is, oh, there's nowhere to park sometimes. Well, it is about a 2-minute walk.
Sure. Come on, move those legs.
Yeah, there's plenty of spaces there. But yeah, it's really nice to be able to bring this level of entertainment to the area where people, it's within walking distance. We try to keep things reasonably priced. We try to have a diverse lineup of different music and different acts. Between the comedy and the music and everything else that we have, the occasional theatrical production and the different rental shows you might see there where other organizations are coming in and they're utilizing our space to do these large community events. It's just really nice to see people in the space coming together.
Absolutely. And kind of, segueing into that, the Park Theater is also available to rent.
Absolutely.
For other events. And I know I've seen photos of weddings being held there. Baby showers, wedding showers, reunions, like all kinds of stuff. So that's a really cool offer as well.
Yeah, it's a great community space. We've got all the different spaces within the building, the main auditorium, of course, and then docks downstairs. And we even have the patio out on the side, which a lot of people probably remember from when they had dining out there. That's still there. All those spaces are available for rent.
That's great. So glad to hear. Because, it's a beautiful space, too. I know you know that. I've been in there dozens of times. It's beautifully renovated, historic old building. So if that's something you're looking forward to for your event, maybe a fundraiser, maybe even a photo shoot, I'm sure you guys would entertain that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Very cool. Anything we're missing today, John?
Well, if I got one more minute, I do want to plug. We have Bands and Brews coming up July 25th.
Ooh, okay. Tell us more.
That is a first-time kind of event for us. It's a one-day festival. We're starting out slow with just one day.
I like it.
That's going to be held at Dancing Crane Farm Brewery.
Okay, yeah.
Beautiful place if you've never been there.
Oh, it's amazing,
The views are just absolutely gorgeous. You're on a farm. It's something, out of a magazine.
It really is.
It's a beautiful place. And it's family friendly. We're trying to do that.
Okay.
Keep it a family friendly event. So we're running from about 4 to 9. I can imagine it'll run a little bit later. It's going to be a lot of fun, though. We're actually raising funds for Big Brothers, Big Sisters of the Southern Adirondacks.
Wonderful.
That's a big part of it.
Yeah.
We're trying to partner with them, see what we can do. They always, they could always use the support absolutely over there. We talked to them recently, and they help a lot of youth in the area.
They really do.
It's a really nice thing they do. They've got a beautiful space over there, so we partner with them, and Saratoga Honda is helping us put this whole thing on. We've got 4 different bands coming in.
Excellent.
Yep, some familiar, kind of more local regional faces, and then our headliner for that is Chestnut Grove.
Okay.
I've heard a lot about them coming through the area fairly often. They're a really fun band, and it's just going to be a really fun day. I think they're brewing a beer specifically for this event.
How cool is that?
It's wild. And they grow all the stuff right there on the farm for all the beers. It's a really impressive place, and we're really looking forward to that. So,
that's great. What a great collab, too. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun to get all those people involved.
Absolutely.
Tickets are on sale now for that. If you pick them up early enough, you can select the option to get a one-of-a-kind t-shirt on there.
Ooh, fun.
Yeah, limited edition. And all the details are on the website.
Great. Awesome. Well, John, I want to thank you for being on the show. It was great to finally meet you and get to know you a little bit better. And again, we're so happy to have you in our area. And we're hoping you get to get out there and explore a little bit, too.
I'm trying. It's a beautiful place, and everything I've seen so far is awesome.
Excellent. Excellent. Well, everyone, check out the Park Theater online and on social media. They've got a ton of stuff going on. Get out to those comedy shows. Get out to the free concert series, and we're looking forward to that fall programming.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for having me.
You're so welcome. And that's all the time we have for today on I'm In with the ARCC. Be sure to tune in next week.